Hey everybody, Charlie here. Welcome back to Startup Company. I'm hiring a bunch of lead developers now because it's the only floor that I haven't pretty much filled yet. And we've got a lot of lead development to do. I'll show you this in a second. We are completely full on landing page efficiency. 100% is now the new max, apparently not 104. So that's good. That means I only need to go a little bit more on this. There's 82% on this feature. We still got a ways to go over here, but landing page fully efficient. Also, just because we got the level maxed out too. So level 500, that's the max we can have on this framework. And for video functionality, we got a little bit of ways to go on this, but it's time to start looking into maxing out all of these features so that we can move to the new framework. I'm pretty excited about it because that is like the final framework. And then we start to really ramp up. And when I mean really ramp up, I mean like, well, here's the thing. Stock market, let's take a look. Still, everything is flat. I think it's busted. Honestly, I think something happened in the latest version of the game that busts this because it's just uneventful. It's boring. The stock market is completely gone. So I'm going to chalk this up to just being a problem with this version of the game. And when the next beta drops, which will be very soon. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to record any more after this video. I'm not going to record any more Startup Company until we have beta 25, just because I want to see what it's like. So mark my words. I swear to God, I'm putting my hand up in the air. Okay? Technically, it's my left hand because my right hand's on the mouse, but it's still my hand. It's in the air, okay? No more Startup Company being recorded until beta 25, which by the time this video posts, it's probably already out. So you probably won't notice any difference in terms of like upload schedule, but for me, it'll probably be like a week and a half before I get to play this again. Oh, joy. Oh, hey, I thought that was going to happen. Wait, whoa, lady. Playing hard to get. All right, fine. There you go. Any more? Boring, percentages, low percentages, goodbye. Okay, let's go back down. We've already got a manager camped out here that's ready to receive new people. So I'm just going to get them all training. And I don't need to get them, like, prompted to make anything. I just need them to train because they're already going to be managed by Philip here, who's going to take over managing their responsibilities. Oh, he's an intermediate. Wait a minute. Ah, here we go. Gotcha. All right. Now you can get all of this. We got one more lead dev to add to your team. Let's see if we can get it. Who's it going to be? Terrible percentages. Wow. Okay. Well, you'll have to wait another day. Let's take a look at hosting really quick. So we got a couple things here where they're kind of overheating, if you will. And I'm going to go ahead and add a cooler to this. That's going to calm it down a bit. Now, I think what you have to do here is you have to add these to these servers. You got to configure at least a little bit here. So we're going to do four of the big ones and one of these 4Us. So 3 8Us and 1 4U. And then that mixes with 6 coolers. That seems to be the sweet spot for our configuration that we have. So for the WebEx server here, maybe not so much for this. Although these aren't configured. Maybe that's why. Actually, that seems to have made it worse. But I think it might have something to do with the clock rate being higher here. So let me just take this down. See if that plays a... Yeah, it does. Good. Database. Let's see if we can just... This is the cache controller. We'll bring that down to 152. And we'll bring you down to, like, say, 152 as well. See what that does. We're all good. Now, eventually, I am going to upgrade all of these racks. But I need to get to the point to where I am almost developing exclusively for these units. And let me see. Looks like cache is the bottleneck. Good. So I want to add a cache server. And the fact that these are configured exclusively by these big ones here is actually pretty cool. I want to get to the point where I'm exclusively making these. Like, this is the biggest priority kind of thing, right? Now, I can't see it because the UI is too big, but it looks to me like it takes virtual hardware and operating system, as well as all 3 components from the intermediate devs to develop this one unit, which I can't see the name of. So that's a lot of development work to do this stuff. But I'd like to get to the point where that's what I'm doing. I'm only doing these, right? Let's add a couple more coolers because we can. Bring them down like that. I'm going to bring this down just because this is how I did it with the other ones. It's not uniform. There's 2 at the top and 4 at the bottom. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Bring this down, configure it. And you know what? Let's just add it right now. It's fine. Right now. Pop it in there and get it configured. All right. So cache should be fine for a while. Database is the bottleneck now. Now, I could go ahead and just duplicate this server, but I think what I'd rather do is take one of these old ones, right, and upgrade this one. So upgrade the rack and then just dump these. And this is a little bit of extra work to do this. Another way to do this would probably just be to sell the whole unit, which I don't think you can do quickly. Can you just, if I delete the whole thing, does that count as selling it? It might. Detach this, detach this. Okay, now we can add database, 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 and then we go with for you, and that, nope, one more database. Bring this down. Done. Okay, if we configure all of these, this ends up being a huge upgrade for the system that used to be in place here. And we can't go this. We can't do this. One more. Let's grab this one at least. And we have to wait to configure this one. One more of these need to be made, but it's okay. It'll be marked here. But like, I think I'd rather do that. Or if I grab this and I hit delete, it just says remove items, but I'm not sure if it really sells the whole thing. I think it actually does. Uh-oh, we're going viral. You've got to be shitting me. Overheat protection activated. Throughput has been stopped due to high temperature. Okay, I got a plan for that. It's because of our viral protocol here. Let's get rid of the viral boost for this. We'll have to reconfigure how these are to figure out how we want to play this. But for now, we're just going to leave things alone because we have a lot of overhead to work with. So we'll just, yeah, get rid of the whole raise your clock rate on viral thing. We don't need it. Looks like web server could use a little bit of help here. It's not necessary. There's always going to be a bottleneck. Every system has a bottleneck. As we raise them, the bottleneck just moves from one to the other. So it's not a big deal if web server is a little low, whatever. But we're viral again, which is like, I was hoping to have some time to just work on efficiency. It's been kind of relaxing to just sit back and work on efficiency. All right, raise it to level 500. That goes to 490. That's pretty good. We got 490 on that one. Nice. And looks like this one's going to fall quite a bit behind. We just need front-end modules. Luckily, I don't need to use front-end modules for the video functionality anymore, and I won't need to use them so much for this as well. So we're pretty much exclusively using front-end modules now for this. So tomorrow should be a breeze. 69% of potential users until, of course, the next day. We're getting 21,000 a day. Yeah, this is paused. We're not doing any marketing. Okay. We're hiring more lead developers. Of course, we need all the help we can get here with this. This is the 200% for a very cheap price. Love it. Go 193. Wow, this guy's really inexpensive. Edward. I think, I'm not sure what you were told when you were a kid. You know, you could be anything you want to be, but somebody should have also told you that you can, you know, like, you need to learn how to gauge what you're worth, is what I'm saying. You're worth more than you think you are, okay? And this is more than just mommy says I'm special kind of pep talk here, right? I think you're really underestimating your value. I'm gonna take advantage of it anyway, but I mean, if you were my friend instead of my employee, I would probably tell you to ask for a raise, like right now. I'm just saying. 5,500. That's pretty expensive, but given that you're a 199, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, come on down to floor 1. Let's take a look. We got you here. Let's pop you. Training, and you are now being managed by this guy. All right. Now, I'm actually out of managers, I think. So for the time being, you guys are just gonna sit in here. And you're just gonna train. And when you're done doing that, you'll do this, but you're just gonna train for a bit. And this is my system. Tell them to do these 3 very important things after you're done training. So if I forget about them for some reason, they're at least doing something, right? That's not the right order. Honestly, at this point in the game, I don't really think it matters what order they make them in, but we're going to do that anyway. All right. I need 2 more desks. You don't have any available workstations left. Holy crap! Oh my god, I maxed out the desk count for this building. Are you kidding me? I maxed out the desk count for this building. I mean, let's be fair here. I did kind of stuff them in at the top floor, okay? Top floor is a bit of a mess. I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna move the system admins downstairs. It's gonna be a process, but move the system admins downstairs. We can spread them out a little bit. I need more managers. Do I really need another manager? Well, kinda, because I got 5 employees here who don't have a manager right now. And if I did my math correctly, I have just enough to where, yep, I have enough room for 1 more manager. Wowzers! Okay, well, that takes care of all my hiring. That kind of feels good, though, to be frank. It feels really good. So what am I doing with this space, then? Maybe this can be the meeting room. Move marketing into here. I can't expand anymore. Well, this is the part where we give people the programmers' desks so that when they want them, we space them out. We start making the office look like an office, right? But that's it. I maxed out the desks for this place. Wow. Very cool. All right, then. Well, we got to make do with what we have. And look at this jump in registered users. 65 million all the way up to 90 million. We need to upgrade features now. Need them, please. Oh, I can't. Yeah, I got nothing left. That's it. We didn't waste the whole viral. At least we got some of it done. I just need back-end modules, please. Bueller. No, nothing. Okay. No, nothing here. Great, awesome. Love it. We didn't max it out. It's $4.99. That is as much as I can do. So we're just gonna get hit, basically. Servers going up. We're losing some members. We gain some members. We lose some members. We gain some members. It's a back and forth thing. It's a give and take. I just need to upgrade once so that this doesn't stay at 100%. Just anything. There we go. Okay, good. We got some cushion now. All right, so we're almost at our framework max. Look at this. 500. This is the video, man. We're gonna have the final framework, and then the fun really starts. Because then we start, like, once everybody's an expert, then we start going nuts with features. We become ridiculously efficient. Like right now, we have required CU per user, 7.07. Keep that in mind. And then watch what happens once we reach 500 on all features. It gets really wild. Our hosting requirements, like total CU here. Particularly watch the used CU, right? Or peak CU, right? So today, our peak CU, this is without any viral or whatever, but once we get this framework upgraded, even a DDoS won't make us blink. Like, we won't even care when we get DDoSed. At least for the time being. I mean, eventually we'll care, but for now we won't. And that is done. We are all upgraded. 500 level feature everywhere. That's pretty good. Now, we are kind of capping out on hosting right now, but I want to show you this because I don't need to upgrade the servers. So right now, peak CU we're seeing is 77 milliseconds of response time. We're losing users because we're maxing out, and we have a peak CU of about 8.1. Total what we need is 7.15. That's the required CU per user, okay? With 79 millisecond as our response time. All right, check this out. All those things, go back in the video if you want to compare later if you don't remember the numbers. All those things. And now we slash the CU required. We slash it, we cut it into 9 pieces, basically. Check this out. All right, now, I'm just saying. We go from being completely overkill, like completely like, oh my God, we're maxing it out, to a 10% load. Reset this. Now our peak CU isn't even over 1 million. We can go like this if we want to. We don't even need to like, we can cut our costs, you know? We could do it. It's not a big deal. This is what we can do also. We can go to centralized clock rate controllers, and we'll go like this. We'll say we want 100%, but on a viral boost, we'll do 150%. We'll do the same thing for the DDoS attack. Not that it will really matter, but whatever, we'll do that. And we'll repeat this process for every machine. We'll say that every machine we go to 150. And that will be, that's going to be done. Game over, we win the hosting game, at least for the near future. I'm sure that once we get our features upgraded and stuff, things start to get pretty gnarly. But for now, this is the reality that we live in. We live in this beautiful 15% usage world now where we are way overpaid on hosting. Because that framework is so brokenly powerful. 4. We had just seen 4%. We don't have to worry about hosting for a very long time. That's what I'm trying to get to. All right, so now I'm gonna raise levels up to, let's say, 600 on the landing page. And we can go, wow, we used all of our front end modules. Maybe 600 was a bit of a stretch there, but it gives us a big user cushion. Yeah, front end modules are a problem. And this new framework also comes with 3 new features. So let's take a look at research. We have 6,800 research points right now, which I'm gonna use a lot of these research points to mitigate ad blockers, because that's what's coming in beta 25, probably the next video, we'll see. Subscriptions, we'll unlock that, and payment system, we'll unlock that. Now, I don't know if we have the resources to actually start doing anything with those, but let's find out. We're gonna add, actually, I'd really like to get video ads out of here. Is it worth paying the penalty right now? No, we can do it later. It's fine. I'm going to add the... Yeah, that's kind of it. Payment system. The payment system will go here. Now, this is a feature, not a revenue stream. I know it sounds like it is a revenue stream, but it's actually a feature. And we're going to need payment gateway modules, and we haven't been making those. Also, authentication modules, haven't been making those either, and this is yet another thing that uses front-end modules directly. Okay, then we're going to want subscriptions added. This is a feature that reduces people's attitude towards us. And currently right now, it just says $1 a month. Satisfaction right now is 20% on this. And this is if I turn it on. It looks like it is on. So it is $1 a month. I don't think I want that on just yet. Let's take this away for now. Does that actually count until I implement it? Because I'd like the subscriptions to be in the order of things, in front of the video ads. It does actually count, 20%. Okay, so I'm going to turn this off for now. Because I don't have this implemented on gameplaycreator.com. I thought I could just have it in the list, but not actually have it turned on. Not the case. So payment system is here, and this is going to be a while because I don't actually have any merch. So you guys are going to have to forgive me here, but I think we're probably going to have this turned on for the sake of users and the sake of the series and the video, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to actually do anything with this. One thing you could look at for this, though, is if I piggyback this as part of the subscriptions model, when you subscribe to things, you're paying for that subscription, which I know is part of this. Pay for select features, which I'm not actually doing on this yet. I'm actually hoping to maybe do a system where I can add subscriptions like $1 a month kind of thing, like I said. And then in addition to some sort of special content being offered on the site, you also will have an ad-free experience. I'm hoping to try to figure that out. I don't know how to do that yet for like the real site, but that's just me thinking out loud. But what I'm saying is I might turn this on and have it not actually be reflected in the real site. I hope that makes sense. Okay. So that is that, man. We've maxed out the number of desks. We've maxed out the frameworks. We've got a ton of money and I don't know what to do with it. And in addition to that, we just went viral. So maybe we should look at our ads and oh my God. 430 million? That can't be the real number. Let's see what it looks like tomorrow, because I feel like that's not accurate. Today it says we did 317. Now 347. I mean, it's still substantially higher than this. We're definitely going to not renew this, but yeah, we get up to 400, 415. I find it hard to believe that we're going to stay over 400 million, but we might here. Let me bring this to like, let's go 380 on this. Is there anything that's close to 380 at all? CPM doesn't really matter to me if the impressions are really low. This one's 400. It's a really good one, too. If we can stick around this one, I like this one. This is a really good one. If we actually stick around 400 million, then this is definitely the one we're going to choose. Speaking of, I was looking at the training tab. Let's take a look at the employees tab really quick. And I bet you we're going to see a whole lot of people that need training. Look at this. Oh, yeah. Let's get some training done. I will be right back. Okay, so every single employee is now upgraded. A lot of these guys are experts now. I don't have to deal with upgrades anymore. Of course, Martha, still beginner, ready for the level upgrade. Sorry, girl. That's part of the requirements. You have to remain one of the lowest paid employees in the entire company while also earning us a ridiculous amount of money. Now, right now, we're losing more than $250,000 a day, but that's just because your ad just expired and it's time for you to make us even more money with this contract right here. Wow, 423 now? That's awesome. Let's go 10 days, rack this all the way to here. Let's see what we get. 10.4, bring this down. Now, the idea here is kind of to match them. So they go from 10.4 to 10.9, so that's 5. So I'm going to go drop this down about 5. They went up to about 4. Drop this down about 4. You can usually get them up about pretty even. So this is up by 3 now. I'm going to go down a little bit more because they're going to start getting negative to me pretty quick here. 12.5, 12.4. Let's go 12.5 again. And that is exactly $5 million. Really cool. 4.7 million a day. Really cool. Just saying. Really cool. Ha! All right. So now it's just about keeping up with users. And if I could... Well, I could also work on efficiency. But at this point, because of our framework, my big answer to that is why? Why work on efficiency? Why work on efficiency? Not yet. We don't need it yet. What I need to do is work on feature levels, because I need to ramp up to where we can double our user base, because it's getting about that time to start soaking up companies, start buying up companies. I've been waiting a long time. You're probably like, dude, he's not buying any companies, and it's because the stock market is not moving. Their evaluations are not moving. So what I'm thinking is we really don't even need to buy any companies. The internet is growing every day, but here's my logic behind this. I have $353 million. All right, if I want to, let's say, for example, become the number 3 company, I need to get 22 million more users. Now, if I wanted to get 22 million more users, I could buy, let's say, Clipser and Vileo, and then in 3 days, I've eclipsed this. I'm up here. I could buy all the rest of these companies up right now, and I would have 20, 30, like almost 150 million just above this. But it would cost me, about $45 million to do that. Why do that when I could probably get more than this many users increase by spending $40,000 a day as a budget for, like, if I put this budget at like 60K and turn it on, watch the growth. Like, what's going to happen here? We're going to get those 20 million users. We're going to get those 20 million users pretty damn fast. And it's going to cost me 60 grand a day. We're probably going to have that many users increased in, I don't know, a week. We've already gained 1 million. We're probably gaining 1 million a day. So in 20 days at 60,000 a day, $1.2 million instead of spending, $45 million. So why don't I just do the marketing thing? And the reason I can do that, of course, is because my conversion rate is so damn good. And if I can get a better conversion rate than this, I would. Make another video ad. I can see that females are going to be good. And once we get to 10% of audience reached, which is, I'm going to leave this as 60,000 budget, actually. Once we get to 10% audience reach, I can then create a report. I can see what's effective and what's not. And then if there's anything here that's not a check mark that says it's good, I can kill this ad, run a new campaign, and configure it perfectly for the maximum possible conversion rate, which last time we played was 85%. It was pretty nuts. I don't know if they've balanced that or something where you can't get that high anymore, but it was pretty crazy. All right, so we have 6th level. Oh, wait, no. Level 600. There we go. All right, now we're going to focus on the other features. And then I could probably work on efficiency here, too. I mean, it's possible. It's a lot of front-end modules. I'd rather upgrade the levels instead of efficiency at this point, but we could max this out. This is maxed out already, so I never have to make, like, all of these modules, these developers, dude. Like, I can go almost 1,000 levels. Give me a couple of days. I bet I can raise this 1,000 levels in one hit. Of course, that will make everybody hate my site because all the levels proportionate to that will be very low, but still, it'll be a very good feature. I never understood the logic behind that. I guess it's because it takes the average of all the features, but, like, if I make my landing page really good, then all of a sudden they are very dissatisfied with my site because everything else doesn't match up. But, like, they were really happy with the features I gave them before. Why are they all of a sudden not happy with them? Is it one of those, you've shown us the truth sort of things? We've seen the other side. I don't know. It's still my site. Why would that? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just being nitpicky now. But I'm trying to get this to be like, 45% potential users reached or something, all while making a ridiculous amount of money every day. Are we auto renewing that? Yes. Should I be? If I can get to 420, 460. 460 is pretty good. There's a pretty good chance we get 460. Because, we're spending a ton of money every day, so. I would say there's almost no chance we don't get to 460 million, but there's only 3 days left, so we will see. We'll watch it. This is 422, 433. So we jump 10 million every day. We're getting 10 million extra impressions every day. And we're gaining a lot of registered users every day too, which this is way cheaper than buying the company. If I take a look at this, we've already jumped 4 million. And I didn't have to spend 30 million, almost $40 million, right? 5 million. I've gained 5 million users in the last 3 days. And that's about how long it would take to transfer all of Mega Cafe to me. But Mega Cafe would have cost me $60 million. And instead, I paid like $250,000 in marketing. It's like, why buy companies? It doesn't matter. It doesn't make a difference. If I want to be #1 company in the world and I want to have a whole bunch of money, just market myself to the top. Why not? I mean, there's an argument to be made that eventually the internet will run out of users. And I don't know if the game is going to prevent me from gaining any more users if they're all taken up and the people only use one site, right? But we'll see. Create a report. All right, so female is actually a -10. Really? So wow, we can't target anybody with that, can we? That's really strange. Okay then. We'll do any gender and we'll hit this. We could try something on the radio, but 40%, 50% conversion rate on the television. But we just get better. It's simply better. Wait, maybe it's... Hold on. 34.65, 35. Okay, so it looks to me like video function has a lower base rate as is. So we'll market the landing page, probably because this is the highest rated page on the site. And we'll make sure that these 3 are ticked. 75% conversion rate. See, if we do any, and we don't target gender, we do better. That's kind of cool. Rock and roll. All right, kill this. And then put this at like, 5000. 50,000 a day at a 75% conversion rate. We're going to gain a lot of users very fast. We're actually gaining users faster now than we were with the previous campaign, and I'm spending $10,000 less per day. Which means it's even more likely, it's even more worth it to just market yourself to the top instead of buying other companies. Doesn't matter. We could double dip this too. We could go, let's try business, family, and shopping with 26 to 50. Let's actually do 15 to 25. See what this does. Yeah, it's a pretty terrible ad. Never mind. There's no reason to do any other ad, right? If anything, I could do this. I could say, like, we don't need to run any more ads. All you do is put more budget into this one, right? And then when you reach your maximum audience, just, do it again. Like, why not? Let's go 100,000 a day. Who cares? 10 days, we'll spend $1 million and we'll gain users. Look at the speed I'm gaining users, Like, I can't keep up with this. This is basically a viral. I can't keep up with this feature-wise, So I should probably slow it down. But I'm hungry. I'm a monster. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep it. All right, guys, it's been fun. This has been an entertaining and enlightening episode, to say the least. I appreciate you sticking around. We've got a couple of features now, getting close to 600. We got a couple of features at 600, these 3. Chat system is looking pretty good. Sharing functionality could use a little work. It's a little bit behind. It's lagging. But if we take a look at competitors now, and this is after spending, what is this? It's been like, what, 2 weeks now? Like 14 in-game days? 12 in-game days. So I've spent about $1 million, arguably. We could say it's been about $1 million, maybe. And I've gained 11 million users in that time. Well, how much would I have to have spent if I wanted 11 million users by gobbling up companies? Well, I could have gobbled these 2 and then this one. So that would have been like $120 million. I mean, I think I've made my point. Marketing is just going to be better. It's just better, flat out better. As long as you do your marketing well, you have the insights to give you a great conversion rate, and you can convert at 75%, which is brokenly powerful. As long as you can do that with video ads, you're golden. You could also do television commercials as well, which you can't target these, so it's kind of hard to get the reach for it, but it's a straight 50%, which you could say is great, but and you can't pause it, looks like, either. You just delete it. It doesn't matter to me. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna kill it. So we're just gonna put $100,000 a day into this, and now my users are gonna climb faster than I can keep up with even. I mean, I guess technically I could go to the landing page and say, hey, let's go up, looks like 400 levels. Bam, bam, bam. I could do that, go like this. That's up 100 levels now, you know? And they're still satisfied, and I gained a whole lot of potential users just now. We could do it, you know? Like I just did. But, I kind of want to keep everything together. There's going to be times where I can't do that, but I want to. So I'm going to focus on these features and not the landing page, since the landing page is, well, doing very, very well. And I'm also going to maybe focus on some efficiency a little bit once we can get the levels up there. But I'm going to slow this marketing down because it's just too fast. I can't sustain this. Let's go down to 20,000 a day. Nah. Let's just go down to 10,000. It's fine. We don't need that fast of growth. Okay, take it easy, guys. I'll see you next time for the next video, and it's going to be beta 25 for that video for sure. And if you're annoyed by the big UI, please comment on it, because I've had a couple of comments like, I don't know how. Like, it's just like, I feel like you guys can follow along with the data that's on the screen better with the big UI. And I'm not annoyed by it anymore. Like, I'm getting used to it. I don't need, I mean, obviously if I'm playing without recording, like as soon as I just record I play in the background without recording for you guys, I'm with the small UI then. But I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.